Hi and welcome to Knit All the Things. My name is Laurel. I'm also known as West Maven on Instagram, Ravelry, and here. Today we are going to do a quick series called the Knit Fast Dye Warm series. These are patterns that I've chosen that are going to be super fun to knit for the autumn fall, and they should be quick knits. So let's get started. I chose these patterns. They're in no particular order. They are size inclusive. They do have a large gauge, typically ranging from 10 stitches per 4 inches to about, I think, 14. So these are all going to be quick knits. I think they're super cute patterns, and I just wanted to highlight these because these are ones that I'm checking out if I want to just get out one of those quick knits. So let's jump in. The first sweater that we're going to talk about is the sorbet sweater. This is a pattern by Veronika Lindberg. She's also known as Kudavakika on YouTube. This pattern has a beautiful lace pattern down the front. It's a beautiful like fan style. It has a gorgeous lace on the sleeves, and then the same pattern as the front is on the back. I think this will be knit up so quickly. It has such an elegant neckline. I really like the chunky sort of ribbing on the neck and sleeves, and I just think this sweater can be worn from fall all the way until early spring. It has a gauge of 12 stitches per 4 inches, and it is knit up on a size US 10 and 11. It is a top-down sweater and has a raglan style increase. The second pattern we're going to talk about today is the Ursa sweater. This is a pattern by Jaqueline Cielslac, and I absolutely love all of her designs. This one in particular caught my eye because I really love the half brioche triangle in the front and the back, how it's mirrored, and I just think this is a very wearable sweater. I can imagine throwing it over, as she has shown, in a dress or some high-waisted jeans, or you could even lengthen it to make it a little bit longer if you wanted. This pattern is a raglan style knit. It is knit top down, and it actually gives a lot of options within the pattern for bust darts, so it can be a very nicely fitted sweater. She also includes some video tutorials to walk you through the half brioche stitch and the German short rows. She knit this up using a needle size 10.5, and it is a gauge of 11.5 stitches, 20 rows in a 4-inch or 10 centimeter square. The third pattern that I want to share with you is the Aran Gallant sweater. This pattern is by Caidree. I really love this pattern. It's very simple. It has this beautiful mock neck, and I think that it is just a very easy looking sweater to knit. She recommends it for an advanced beginner. So she says that if you are familiar with a basic top-down sweater, this should be a very easy pattern for you. It is a raglan style pattern, and it is knit top-down, as I said, and the gauge for this sweater is 13 stitches for 19 rows on a US 10.5. The fourth sweater that I want to share with you is the Winterly Pullover. This pattern is by Alexandra Tavel. She's also known as Two of Wands. And this particular pattern I thought was really cute. It looks kind of like a sweatshirt vibe, and I really love the detail on the neckline, the triangle. I think that's such a cute touch. It is knit at a gauge of 10.5 stitches by 16 rows on a US 11. It is knit top down, and it has a folded over ribbed neckband, and has nice side slit to give some extra detail and make it even more wearable, and such a well-loved, well-worn piece for your wardrobe. Number 5, we have the Wave of Change jacket / pullover. I thought both of these patterns were gorgeous. They are by Denise Bayron, and she has knit both of them at a gauge of 14 stitches, 20 rows on a US size 10. So it's going to be a very quick knit. The jacket itself is knit flat, and then the pullover is knit top down, and they're actually both work top down. So you can try it on as you're going, which I always prefer. There is video tutorials for picking up stitches, for the button band for the jacket, as well as German short rows for the pullover. Both designs are absolutely cute. You could do it cropped or you could do it longer, and I really love the simplicity and stylishness of this sweater. Number 6 is the Watercolored Pullover by Tif Neilan. It is knit at a gauge of 14 stitches for 18 rows on a US size 9. I loved this one. The color work will make this sweater fly off of your needles, and I like that it's on the top and also on the sleeves. And I just really thought this could be so fun. You could probably even stash bust and do a few colors for that color work if you really wanted to. It is actually knit with 2 strands of DK held throughout, and I think this will just knit up so quickly. And I'm sorry, it's knit with 3 colors, not 2 colors. So number 7 is the Funky Striped Sweater. This is a pattern by Joji Locatelli. I love this one because you can really use your imagination and run wild with it. You could make this completely multicolored. You could do what she did, which she chose 2 colors, and she had a mohair, and then I believe it was a worsted weight. Don't quote me on that. She changed the colors, so sometimes she held it with the same color and sometimes she held it with the contrasting color, and it gave this really cool effect in the stripes. And I think it would be super fun to knit. It is knit top down flat, and I really think it will be an enjoyable, fun knit. The gauge on this one is 13.5 stitches by 20 rows, and it's knit on a US size 8. So another quick knit. Number 8 is the Zop Pullover, and this is by Midori Hirose. I really love this one. It's been in my queue for a while. I love the detail on the sleeve and the mock neck. So the word Zop is actually a word for braid in the German language, and it has such a fun, again, that braid on the sleeve. It's also the name of a sweetbread, which has that same braid shape. So I thought it was just a fun addition to your wardrobe. She shows it on lots of bodies, and I just really love this sweater a lot. It is knit top down. Number 9, the Down East Sweater by Alicia Plummer. This is knit at a gauge of 13 stitches and 16 rows. I liked this one because it had the cable detailing, which is very fall, but it was asymmetrical, which I thought was super fun. So you have this gorgeous cable down the side, and I just loved that touch. She has it worked top down, and then you start actually flat and then you work in the round. And I just thought that it was such a fun sweater. I think it would be cute cropped. I think it would be cute long. I like that you could do the turtleneck or a crew neck. I just think it's a very fun sweater. Number 10, the last one on our list, is the Eyre Sweater by Samantha Swami. This one is a intricate cable jumper that's knit top down, and it has aspects of a traditional Aran fisherman's shirt with a feminine twist. And I just thought it was so fun. Like, I love this very feminine, soft color that she chose to knit it in, and I think it's such a fun sweater, and I can imagine wearing it for many years. The gauge is 10 stitches by 16 rows, and is knit on a US size 13. So it is gonna go so quickly, even though you have all those cables. I hope this gave you some great knitting ideas for the autumn and fall. You can quickly knit a sweater, stay warm this winter. I hope you enjoyed this video. I do make podcast videos every 2 weeks, so make sure that if we are not yet knitting besties, hit that subscribe button and even the bell if you want to get notified for future videos. Have a wonderful day. Happy knitting. See you soon. Bye.
Me